Welcome back, guys, to the main event. I'm Daniel, and yeah, we are moving along to WCW for Superbrawl 4, Flair versus Vader 2. After arguably the greatest, not even arguably, you know what, like that, your opinions don't matter. The greatest Starrcade up to this point, the greatest main event Starrcade ever had, Flair versus Vader. They decide, you know what, let's do the sequel and let's put it in the Thunderdome cage and have Big Boss Man be the special referee. So yeah, I'm going back to February 20th, 1994, the Albany Civic Center in Albany, Georgia, and it's about 8,000 fans, if I'm not mistaken. And the main event, special guest referee, the Boss, it's a Thunderdome cage match for the world title. Vader with Harley Race in his corner going up against Ric Flair. Before I get started on this match, let me ask you guys a question. If you guys have, if this happens to you, let me know. It's weird. I'll be watching matches on the network. It used to happen less frequently than it is now. Like, you'll be watching a match, and let's just say, like, you know, wrestler A will body slam another wrestler, and then he'll go for that clothesline. And then it'll just cut back 10 seconds, so then you'll see another body slam in the same clothesline. And it does that. It keeps, like, repeat. It's a glitch, and it'll be like, you'll hear someone like, yeah, he just did that, Tony. And then you'll hear, he just did that, Tony. Like, it's weird. Like, it does that. And that was a big deal. Like, I'm okay with that. It's not ruining my day. But then I watched this match, and it was, like, jumping all over the place. Like, I wasn't even touching the controller. Like, the remote was over there. I've got the network on, and it's just jumping all over the fucking place. I don't know if that's something that happens to you guys, or if some got a ghost in my, if I got, like, you know, some kind of poltergeist in my house. I don't know. I don't quite know what's going on, but either way, yeah, this was a treat to try to get through anyways, and then the fact that it was fucking, I had to keep, like, rewinding, because they kept, like, skipping. They kept, like, jumping ahead, like, a minute, and I had to rewind, try to find my spot, and since this isn't like YouTube where you can kind of see where you're at, it was just, this is a pain. But anyways, it's just, yeah, if you guys are having trouble with your guys' network, let me know. I'm just curious if I'm the only one or if there's other people out there who's having similar issues. So let's do it right now. So we got the Boss, who is the Big Boss Man. Same gimmick, just, you know, he's a cop. His outfit's black instead of blue this time. Yeah, it's not the same. Like, even though it's, you know, at this point, like, they do, WWF does kind of threaten a lawsuit, and they actually changed his name like 2 or 3 times after this, which is kind of ridiculous. But they make him change, like, the outfit as well. Like, you know, he's the cop. Like, he is playing the Big Boss Man here, just called the Boss, and but it's still not the same. Like, I gotta hear that awesome Big Boss Man theme when he comes out to the ring. If I don't hear that, then to me it's not the Big Boss Man. It's just not. So it was this kind of weak sauce there. And we got the Thunderdome cage match. Now, we had one not long ago too. I can't remember. It's been a little bit ago, I guess. But I want to say between Flair and Luger maybe. But, like, I remember the first one had, like, electricity coursing through the top of it, which is the reason why you couldn't climb in and out, because electricity was holding you in. But did they get rid of that gimmick or some shit like that? Like, what was the deal there? Because essentially what you got here is, you know, a cage match with a special referee. And this is like the Hell in a Cell type cage without a cell roof, by the way. Keep that in mind. It kind of curves inwards. But for the most part, it's just a cage, a big cell. And no DQ, but we got a special referee who likes to step in there and tell you what you can and cannot do. That irritates the fuck out of me more than anything else, but whatever. So we get Flair versus Vader. Once again, dude, their Starrcade match was epic, and I freaking loved it. And so I was really looking forward to this match. Even though whenever I found out it was a Thunderdome cage match, I was like, well, maybe it won't be as bad. So anyways, we get Harley Race trying to get in there. Of course, Boss Man locks the door, and he puts the key around his neck. And I'm like, well, since we at home are seeing where this key's going, we're going to know when, you know, they eventually take it off his neck. We're going to know what they're doing when they do that. So, the match is okay. Like, you know, Flair really getting more offense on early on. Like, he's just going at taking it to Vader. And I do love the video package. I guess I should mention too, Bobby Heenan makes his WCW debut here as a commentator, which he felt like he just kind of, I don't know, it felt like a weird transition. Like, it didn't seem as weird like whenever Ventura first came over. Like, that was a weird couple months right there. It seemed like GAR didn't really want him there. But here, I mean, it seems like he's kind of welcome with open arms. It seems like, I don't know, maybe he's a little nervous even. Like, he just kind of stutters and stammers a few times, which he's a pro. He shouldn't be doing that. But anyways, doing the video montage, we get to see, like, Flair training, and he just does a page out. Like, he's running up the stairs in an empty arena, and he's at the top. He's just like, Vader! I'm like, that's hilarious. But anyway, so you got Boss Man. I'm gonna call him Boss Man, but I know his name is Boss in this, but I'm calling him Boss Man. Like, there's a few moments where, like, they'll get the actual spill outside, and then Boss Man's counting them out, and I'm like, what? This is a cage match for one, and this is like no DQ. Now, granted, they didn't specify no DQ, no count out, but I was like, could that really have happened? Like, I know it wouldn't have. I'm sure WCW wasn't that stupid to make it end in a count out, but I'm like, kayfabe, this match could have ended in a count out. Like, Vader could have won the match by count out, and Flair could have retained his title because he got counted out. But he does it. He counts him out like 2, 3, 4 different times, and I'm like, dude, the fucking cage match. Just let him fucking fight. But dude, like, Bossman's out there counting shit. It's just ridiculous. Harley Race keeps reaching through and hitting Flair. And once again, a part of me's kind of like, it's a no DQ. Like, honestly, Harley Race should just be in there. Fuck it. But I get why Bossman would want the justice served, because he's just like, it's two guys fighting. That's it. No one else should be interfering. And so he goes out there to snatch up Harley Race. However, Vader attacks him, and then he goes up the handcuffs and puts the handcuffs on Bossman to the cage. Because initially he was going to handcuff Harley Race to the cage. Vader stops and then handcuffs him. Funny thing is he pulls the key off of Bossman at that point. And he unlocks the door. Now, apparently, I guess we're supposed to be told that this key was the key to the handcuffs and the door. And I'm calling bullshit on that because we all know handcuff keys and door keys are two different kind of keys. So fuck you. But that was what they want us to believe because Bossman can't get out of the handcuffs. I'm thinking, like, what cop would, like, have the cuffs with no keys? Like, when you plan on just, like, leaving Race there, like, fuck you, Race, haha. Enjoy being cuffed to this cage when it goes back up to the rafters, fucker. No, I don't know, it just seems weird. So, like I said, at that point, Bossman's trapped there now, and Harley Race is in there, and he's locked the door behind him, and they're just beating the fuck out of Flair. And of course, Arn Anderson runs out there, Ricky Steamboat runs out there, Ricky Steamboat has a chair, he's trying to break the door, it's just ridiculous. And I'm watching this, I'm thinking, okay, so they have not specified, and I'm guessing it wasn't, because the original Thunderdome cage match had like chains and fucking vines and cobwebs and shit hanging off the top, and is electrified. And I get like why you take away the vines and tree branches and cobwebs and shit, because it's like, guess what, it's not Halloween Havoc anymore. But it's like, I guess they got rid of the whole electrified cage thing, or the weapons, because really it was just a standard match throughout. And I'm like, okay, so if there's no electricity, what's stopping either man? Even though I'm sure Arn would be a little more awkward up there, but like Ricky could have climbed, he could have scaled the cage, and he could have climbed inside. I think he has enough agility and stamina to, even though that cave's tilted in a little bit, he could have monkey barred down to it. No, can't even bother to go up there. Anyways, Bossman eventually breaks the cuffs, and I'm like, wow, Bossman, you're really strong, buddy. So he breaks it, gets back in there. Harley Race gets taken out, and then he just knife sticks the shit out of Vader's knee. Flair throws on a figure 4 barely. And then Bossman just like ring the bell. He tapped out, and he clearly didn't. And I was like, wow, man, that's a screw job all around. Just kind of ridiculous ending. So anyways, they all get out. And it's funny because they're struggling with the door, and then Bossman's trying to he has to go back and get the key and come back. And of course, as he comes back, they got the bolt cutters, and you hear somebody, I don't know who it was, I'm thinking it's Arn, but he's just like, where's you at earlier with that, And then of course someone bolt cuts and they'll get out and celebrate and whatever. And then Vader's pissed because he's like, I didn't tap out, I didn't submit or whatever. So yeah, that was Super Brawl 4. I'll be honest with you, because I don't think it's literally the fact that I was having glitches and shit all night. I think it's just a really bad match. It's not a bad match. It's overbooked. It just seems unnecessary, the shit they were doing in this thing. Like I said, everything I just mentioned, it could have done without. Could have done without Boss Man, honestly, being the special guest referee. Could have done without special or guest referee, period. Like, seriously, there's no need for a special guest referee in a cage match. Ever. Like, fucking ever. They should give it the time. Do what WWF does. First one to climb out wins. That's the way to do it. So, anyways, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it wasn't a bad match, but it wasn't a good match either. Like I said, as I'm watching it, I'm just kind of like, really? And I could have sworn Bossman may have broke those chains earlier, and he was just like keeping his arm up to it, because he kept holding it up like this. And I'm just like, I wonder if he broke those chains. I don't know if he did or not. I couldn't get a good angle on it. I couldn't quite see from the angle that, the cameras were trying to stay away from him as much as possible at that point. So it tells me he probably did break it, and he's like, oh shit, I gotta hold it right here. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, the match is just kind of ridiculous. Did not live up to the original at all. The original match was great at Starrcade. This match is just kind of a turd sandwich. Yeah, and in fact, it just ends in a ridiculous screw job. And it's like, really? I don't know. Maybe their version of Jack Tunney, or Nick Bockwinkel. Yeah, that's who their commissioner was, or whatever. Maybe he sets it straight, or maybe he orders a rematch, or I don't know. I guess I'll have to wait till the next pay-per-view, but so yeah, I don't know. Overall, it's not a bad match. I mean, it was entertaining. I will say that I wasn't bored with this match at any time. It was just still ridiculous. Like, you're still just like, this is bad. So yeah, there you go. There's my Super Brawl 4 review. Let me know what you guys thought about this match. If you guys watched Super Brawl 4, let me know what you thought of it in the comment section down below. And yeah, that's all I got. Guys, tune in tomorrow night. We go to WrestleMania 10. Oh yeah. So guys, thank you for watching, and until next time.